Bizmentum, online business networking, reimagined.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Garland, Coulson, Captain Time, and the founder of Bizmentum. And today, in our member spotlight, we are going to talk to Manlio. Thank you for being on, Manlio.
Thanks for having me here, Garland. Pleasure.
So to start off with, I'm going to ask you to do a brief introduction of who you are and what you do.
Yeah, sure. Quite complex because traditionally I'm a mechanical engineer and I work in the health and safety world. I've been working for more than 14 years now in the oil and gas industry first, and then I moved to retail. I work as a freelance consultant, and during many years, I developed my side projects and to develop my own personal skills, to grow up a little bit more. And so I'm known on the web as the alchemist as well. So, and I founded my own company, and my side projects include also, I'm a human potential development coach as well, personal trainer, and many other things.
Wow, it sounds like you're busy and do a lot. And it sounds like a lot of those are going to require some sort of building relationships and business connections and referrals.
Sure.
So I always like to focus on the idea of referrals as something giving before you receive. Like I want people to start thinking that way, because everybody comes into these online business networks and we're all looking for business, but we need to stop and think of what referrals could we give for others. So I guess that would be my question. What kinds of referrals might you commonly have for others, or what services or solutions are your connections looking for that you might be able to make referrals?
Yeah, sure. Good question. Actually, in the short period that I enrolled Bizmentum, I already had the possibility of giving a pro bono mentorship session to one of the members. Because I really want to use Bizmentum in the best possible way. So I really like the interaction and the dynamicity, of the platform. So I'm, as you also experience, I've been working on soft skills as well. So I am able to give mentorships, to give coaching sessions, but I don't do it for a living. This I'm lucky. So I'm good for passion first. On the other side, we met on Quora first, and the first our interaction. So that's why I'm in Bizmentum now, because I developed one of my side projects is called ThinkFit, which is a mobile app. We can talk a little bit more after, but is in the time productivity world as well.
Great. So let's turn it around then and say, what would be an ideal referral for you to receive?
Sure. I haven't. I know that there is a feature on the platform I'm looking for, which you also push using it, because there is as far as I know, I don't know how many members you have currently, but there are wide a range of expertise in the network, and I'm actually looking for partnership collaborations, and maybe in the future giving out a coaching mentorship session as well. But essentially any support for my app in this moment, which is called ThinkFit as well again, and inviting all members to try it, and to give feedback, and eventually using the feature you introduced quite recently, the group feature in Bizmentum.
Yeah, and Bizmentum is very open to partnerships, and I love the idea of groups of people building their own community within Bizmentum, because we all benefit, because Bizmentum grows, and then you have a spot to host your own group where you already have a ready audience, rather than having to go out and start from scratch with your own. So
yeah, sure.
So what is one thing you wish people knew about your field of expertise?
Yeah, this is linked to the previous. So I'm looking for any partnership, collaboration, any feedback, useful and constructive feedback for my app. I'm open to give advice and consulting for new startups or new projects or businesses. And but mainly I'm looking for someone some useful and constructive feedback again on my app, essentially on my app, because I'm everything is bootstraps. Again, I'm lucky that I'm not doing this anything for living. This is really my passion. So, and I look forward for any useful feedback and collaboration.
So can you share a success story you had with one of your customers?
Yeah, basically, I work in full time as a health and safety manager. In general, I'm I also, after my mentorship session with the member, I'm able to gather information and try to simplify processes. One of the biggest accomplishment is I'm able to give hints, give feedback and constructive feedback to others to improve the existing processes, or to have to know the best way and most efficient way where to go.
And I love contrary advice, because sometimes, you know, everybody does the same thing. So can you tell us about something that seems contrary, but you've personally found to work well? Oh yeah,
I take the words of Jeff Bezos, actually. It's a work-life balance. So I really, I was great sustainer or supporter of this work-life balance. Actually, after a TED talk, or I think a talk from Bezos, he's talking about work-life harmony, which is different from work-life balance, because balance gives you the feeling that you have a total amount, 100%. You need to split. And balancing. Harmony means that there is a synergy between the two. So the better you work, the more satisfied you are in your personal life, and vice versa.
And what's one tool you'd love to tell other people about?
Sure, I use the tool I'm developing, which is ThinkFit as an app. But as we have in Bizmentum post, I use many other tools in terms of apps and software. But yeah, I'm also, if we talk about physical tools, I have always with me my drawing board here. Okay. So I'm very visual. So it's good for sketches and for training purpose, and this is basically what I've been doing. And then I try to select one tool for a specific project or a specific sector of my life. So that means that full-time work, family, personal, hobbies. Yeah, there are different tools, and I try to use it very mindfully.
So what other online business networking groups have you found useful, and why?
Yeah, as you mentioned, I started looking for networking groups. So you mentioned LinkedIn groups, but then again, as you mentioned, it's not really user friendly, or it's not that it's a way of looking at the referrals in the wrong way. Or again, there is some friction, let's say. And so I use different, for instance, one of the latest is Meetups. Meetups, which is a platform, many years ago, and even before the coronavirus and the pandemic, we used to have regular meetups in Dubai or in Milan or in the Netherlands. And this is also a good platform to exchange. But now I know that Bizmentum has got also the capabilities, the feature of creating virtual meetings and meetups. Correct me if I'm wrong.
And so what do you like about Bizmentum?
Bizmentum, as I mentioned at the beginning, is very active and dynamic. And I love that you are all in, and you are giving a lot of useful stuff for free as well. It's a free platform, anyone can join. And there is a wide range of expertise, as I mentioned. So looking for any consultant, any other referral is a sort of quality control. Is a place where everyone can find already filter range of expertise, so professionals in almost all fields.
So what suggestions would you have for us to improve Bizmentum, or what new features would you like to see?
Oh yeah, actually you're doing right. You are still exploring as a new platform, but yes, doing these small groups, more target on a specific topic, and giving some more videos of very short hints and on time management and productivity and specific your range of expertise, but is also other people can do it. I think this platform is open to everyone to give any training, any courses for the others. This is the thing I like, and the things that needs to be focused.
Yeah, and I've deliberately invited other coaches, so it's not just me that can help people. So there's tons of other people, and yes, some of our expertise overlap, but I like to think of our system as cooperative and collaborative rather than competitive. You know, that we all have something to offer. So awesome. Well, thank you so much for your kind things you said about Bizmentum. So other than finding you on Bizmentum, what's the best way for people to find you?
Yeah, good question. I am actually have different profiles all over the web. People can find me on LinkedIn for my mainly professional full-time expertise, but also as the alchemist on the web on Facebook for more private stuff. Or I have a podcast in Italian language, but there are also other couple of sessions with the English speakers, so on Spreaker, on Spotify as well, on Meetup. But I'm also on AngelList, Product Hunt, as a startupper, a founder of a startup.
Fantastic. Well, thanks so much for being on our member spotlight. It was great to have you. And thanks again for all your kind comments about Bizmentum.
Thanks, Garland. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you.